Alright. Let's get started. First, let's head over here. Give me a second to open it up. There we go. Alright. New game. Select a difficulty level. Difficulty can also be changed during the game. For players who want to focus on enjoying the story. For players who want to enjoy the story without worrying much about combat. For players who want to enjoy both the story and the action. For players who want challenging action combat. Let's just go with Novice. Long ago, the Yagoro gang plagued this pass. The bandit leader, a towering spearmaster, was said to be an irredeemable devil. A survivor of the Toyotomi clan, he claimed to be collecting money for a great cause. When in truth, he raided villages and attacked merchants who traveled the pass. He knew no bounds with the atrocities he committed. One year, he led his band to a small port town. There they gorged on blood and plunder. The sole survivor of the massacre was a child that kept Yogoro alive on a lark. Or that Yogoro kept alive on a lark, serving only as an ear to hear his exploits and a hand to pour his drink. Yagoro liked children, but once he lost interest, he tossed them aside and moved on to the next. Perhaps that child already knew his fate. That he would be just another corpse come dawn. The end. Huh? Hey, Gramps! Is that really the end of the story? What a letdown! What happened to the Yagoro gang and the kid? Well, that's where the story ends. That night, every member of the Yagoro gang disappeared. A few days later, the lord of the land brought soldiers to that port town. They found the townsfolk and the Yagoro gang all dead. The cargo lay untouched. What? Did the gang members all kill each other after raiding the town? Who knows? It said that Yagoro died with a spear in his hand. Though, I suppose there's one other point of interest. Apparently, an official who witnessed what happened reported this to his lord. From start to finish, it was all the handiwork of a single person. A traveler that happened to be passing by in the town slew the entire pack of 84 bandits. That's too much even for a story. One person killed the whole gang? That was labeled as irredeemable? As if someone like that even exists. If anyone, it'd have to be that legendary swordsman, Musashi. Huh? Wait a second, Gramps. The Yaguro gang all died, right? Then what happened to the kid? There was that lone survivor, no? The thing is, they never found the child's body. Neither dead nor alive. He disappeared from this world, along with the entire Yaguro gang. Asakusa, Edo, the year 1651. That's a lot of ninjas. Why do they pursue me? Still coming? Then. Alright. Change stance. Pressing up, down, left, or right while holding left control will change Iori's stance. Each stance has a dramatically different fighting style, so change stances based on the type of foe you face in order to give yourself the upper hand. Earth Stance is a defensive single sword form that consumes fortitude to negate a fixed amount of damage. Able to withstand powerful attacks, this stance is excellent for fighting strong enemies. When fortitude is depleted, it will fully recover after a short time. Water Stance is a dual sword form that features quick, agile attacks. Finishing moves will blow enemies back, slamming them into other enemies and dealing extra damage. It is therefore well suited to dealing with groups of opponents. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty good for crowd control. During battle, enemies may become shrouded in a red glow. This is a sign they are readying a deadly attack. Quickly land a heavy attack to interrupt them. Interrupting a deadly attack will temporarily stun the enemy. Stunned enemies take extra damage, so don't miss this opportunity to press the attack. Don't think so! When a Valor gauge is sufficiently filled, press the scroll wheel mouse button to unleash a powerful Valor strike. The Valor gauge is filled by dealing damage to enemies. There we go. Miyamoto Iori, I shall have your head. Take it if you can! This is no common foe. Exposed enemies. Iori's attacks may be repelled by some strong enemies. However, when the enemy is exposed during their attack recovery, indicated by a bluish-white light, attacks will strike true. Don't miss these opportunities. Ow. I'm trying to... trying to get the timing down for that evasion. Trying to bait it. I am not doing well. Ah! Yeah, I have a feeling I'm supposed to lose that fight. This game ends now. This would appear to be checkmate. My liege. Stand down, Rider. Not stating my name runs counter to my code. I am Yui Shosetsu, and I shall be a liberator. Lord Miyamoto Iori, I am truly sorry. With utmost regret, I must take your life. I can't die yet! I won't! several hours earlier. There you are. Kaya? Yoo-hoo, Yori! Sorry, but I'm busy right now. Wait for me back at the house. Hey! Watch where you're standing. Well, you wouldn't have stopped otherwise. You sure do love practicing. You're as pushy as ever. Of course! You have to work hard and eat right. You haven't eaten at all. You know better than that. No, that's, No excuses! I always know when you're making stuff up. Last time you said starving yourself would lead to some kind of enlightenment. And you just ended up fainting from hunger. Or did you forget? You shouldn't push yourself so hard. That was an honest mistake. But now I know how long I can go without... Iori! What can I say? You're hopeless. Here, take this. Three rice balls. I had a feeling this would happen, so I made some rice balls for you. Eat up and then go to work. Right. Thanks for everything. I'm proud to have such a capable little sister. Really? Aw, shucks. Wait, I'm onto you. You're going to eat and then go to work, got it? Okay, okay. I'll ask Sukenoshin if there's any work. Now you head on back to the Ogasawara house. I'll get going soon too. Okie dokie. Good luck and be careful out there. Alright. Don't cause any trouble for me. Don't cause any trouble for... Suddenly I can't read. Don't cause any trouble for the Ogasawaras. Alright. In the logbook, you can view various biographies and terminologies concerning the story. Entries will be added and updated as you progress through the story. You will be notified when there is anything new in the logbook. Press up when there is an update notification displayed on the screen to jump directly to the updated entry. You can always open the logbook while exploring by pressing up. Heads towards the marker. Display path to destination. Yo, Iori! I've been waiting for you. I could really use your help at something. You got time to help me out? Alright. What have you got for me this time? Well, you see... You want me to discipline some degenerate Ronin that are planning a theft? Yeah, that's about the size of it. A lot of Ronin have been up to no good recently. They're certainly keeping me busy. We're only going to see more Ronin resorting to violence. Many daimyo have lost their standing or rank. Naturally, there'll be more Ronin. Well, yeah. But you're not like that, Iori. You trained under the great Shinmen Musashi, and yet you helped me for so little in return. If times hadn't changed, you would have made quite a name for yourself. This is the life I want. I'm content with my lot. But if you think I deserve better pay, you could always add a little more. Yeah, you do deserve more. But the magistrate is pretty strict about payment. It's fine. I'm joking. You're kind to say so anyway. Thanks again. Alright, okay. Find the unruly Ronin. The marker is over there. Okay, let's see. Thought there would be... Puppy! He's a sheep. Playing with cats and dogs will restore HP and other statuses. That's good. I should take care of that request first. Oh, I thought that was the way to it. Yeah, I just need to check that. There are Ronin loitering around everywhere. Jumped up hooligans. Oh, I wasn't talking about you, heaven forbid. Here we go. Sneak into the house just as planned. Take any money you can find. Imitating a certain Ishikawa, are you? Quit while you can, or you might lose your head. Who the hell are you? Get rid of him. No loose ends. Good for crowd control. After fighting for a time in a particular stance, your body will begin to shine with an afterglow. Changing stances while this is occurring bestows special effects based on the stance you are changing from. Let's see, that would be... Oop, I missed that. Time for the big guy. A marked one. So you've been chosen as well. Marked? What does he mean by that? Let's see. Ah! Keeps doing that. Who thought it was a good idea to have freaking... During battle, you may end up locking swords with an opponent. Repeatedly press the displayed button to drive them back. Keep in mind that the button displayed when locking swords may change. Mash! Whew. That should do it. Yo! All finished, huh? Great work as always. They were quite formidable. It was actually a little scary. Oh yeah? Yeah. Anyway, I'll be taking my pay. Huh? Hey! What happened to your hand? The back of your left hand. That's a pretty bad bruise. A bruise? Marked. The Ronin from earlier said something like that. It's gotten pretty red. I almost never see you take a hit like that. You got a little worked over, but I don't recall getting hit on the left hand. Don't worry about it. It doesn't hurt. And I don't have the money to see a doctor anyway. If you say so. Anyway, here's today's pay. 4,200. Nice. See you tomorrow. At Yoshiwara, right? That town always has trouble brewing. That's why I need someone like you. See you then. Well then, time to head home. Alright. Miyamoto Iori's younger foster sister. After Miyamoto Musashi's death, she was adopted by the Ogasawara family. Worried about her brother, she often stays at his house in the Asakusa to look after him. The town surrounding Sensoji. Worshippers from Edo and elsewhere who visit the temple describe the town as being very lively. Though many travel here and there from the outlying residential neighborhoods, it pales in comparison to the hustle and bustle of a true city. Miyamoto Iori lives in a particularly secluded corner of one of these neighborhoods. A peacekeeper employed by the magistrate, his full name is Arai Sukenoshin. As an old acquaintance of Miyamoto Iori, he enlists his help with small jobs in exchange for money. Did you have a good day at work? I made some rice balls for dinner. You didn't have to do all this, Kaya, but thank you. This mark. It doesn't hurt, but it looks darker than before. What is it? Red is asleep, eh? Yeah, it can wait until tomorrow. This is hardly urgent. A little bruise isn't the end of the world. I'll eat and then go to sleep. The moon's awfully bright tonight. What? I see. Then let me say this. Discretion is the better part of valor. I can't die yet. present time. So we're back to where that prologue landed us. I can't die yet. I won't! This light. Then he must be. I suppose you're the one who summoned me? Is that the thing? Stop! Who are... I'm apparently Saber. Saber? There's no time. We must get away from here. Well then, Iori, do not fall behind. Wait! You said your name is Saber? Why? Do not act so familiar with me. I do not recall giving you permission to call me so. But that's how you introduced yourself. Never mind, this isn't the time. Hurry. Have you no abilities beside the sword? I do have something. Come on, Iori. Magecraft spells. Hold left control and then B space VN to consume a gem and cast a spell. Spells cannot be cast if you do not have any gems. That is... Oh, you can use fire. It's not my specialty, though. Some kind of curse or spell, perhaps? It's lacking in power, but quick. Good. This is much better than only swords. During battle, strong enemies may assume a defensive posture. Enemies in this state will defend against mortal attacks, use heavy damaging attacks such as spells and valor strikes to break their guard. Enemies may retaliate with a deadly attack if you continue to barrage them with normal attacks without first breaking their guard. To avoid such a counterattack, make sure to break through their defenses first. Oh boy. Rider, was it? You're quite fleet of foot. Well now, Rider is alone. Enough running. I'll put an end to this here. geez, hello. Ouchies. I keep... When Iori is in trouble, there is a set chance for a servant to come to his aid. A new challenger? Show yourself! Ashes to ashes, and dust to dust. It's the girl. All things shall be consumed by the flames. That spear. A lancer? Ugh. Encountering 2 contestants in one night? What luck. Fall back if you value your life, Iori. I will handle this. Lancer, the Tenebra spear wielder. Saber, the hero of the boundless azure. Sub! Affinity techniques. When the affinity gauge is sufficiently filled while controlling Saber, hold F and then press B space V or N to unleash a powerful affinity technique. Certain actions performed by servants will cause the affinity gauge to deplete. It can be filled by attacking enemies or by being attacked. This will also fill while controlling a Iori. Hup! Oh. Raindrops. At this rate, all of Asakusa will drown in the sea of flames. What should I do? Iori, concentrate. I sense another. You really want this, do you, Lancer? Then come and have a taste. Boy! Hey! You have no intention of stopping then? So be it. This is a noble phantasm. Stop! Holy. What just happened? Let us retreat, Master. The waxing moon ritual should remain hidden from prying eyes. We shall retreat as well. Rider? Miyamoto Iori has not yet come into his own as an aspirant, as a master. Understood. Lord Iori, your life is forfeit when next we meet. You think to escape? I won't allow it. Wait, Saber. Iori, why do you not give chase? Against me, they do not stand a chance. Do you intend to destroy the whole town? Listen, don't do that again. Don't draw that out of the water sheath again. But what? Look around you. This isn't the place for something so destructive. I don't understand. That is my strongest weapon. A powerful sword that lays low any enemy. I know little of this era, but how do I put it? I suppose you could call it a trump card. A trump card? All the more reason not to use it. You think so? But if I don't, it's no different from a simple bronze sword, right? Would a simple sword reduce a house to rubble? Just don't use it, okay? Are you so sure? Because if so, we'll never survive the waxing moon ritual. The waxing moon ritual? Yes. You've already been chosen, Iori. The mark on the back of your left hand is proof. You've become a summoner, a master who will participate in the waxing moon ritual. The waxing moon ritual? I heard that foreign woman mention it earlier. What is it? It's a spell of monumental proportion. 7 masters fight until only one remains. A battle to the death. Yui, who attacked you, and the man who hid his face, are both masters from this world. This world?
そうマスターは
Masters
写しを
are
の
of this world. Those like me come from beyond to act as their blades.
我らは英霊
We are heroic spirits, or servants.
かつて死して
Though we died, we are given
仮初めの
another
命の
fleeting life.
写しに戻りし者私と君は仲間
You
同士
and I
な
are
のだ
partners. Regrettable though it may be.
呼び人
Summoners, masters,
マスター
servants,
サーバント
heroic spirits?
英霊かつて死して
Died?
仮初めの
Fleeting
命
life?
死人が蘇るものか何を言ってるんだ
There is no coming back from death. What are you saying?
死した者にできるこ
The
とは
dead can do nothing but moan about their regrets
恨
and
みをうめく
grudges.
程度だろう立って歩き街を砕
I've
く
never
亡霊
heard
な
of
ん
a
て
ghost that
聞いたことも
walks,
ない
talks, and nearly destroys towns.
亡霊扱いとは肝が
Look
据
at
わっ
the
ている
nerve on you, thinking me as a mere ghost.
英霊とはことの葉の通り
Heroic spirits are,
英雄
just as the name
英傑の
implies,
魂
souls of great heroes.
少なくとも私は
At
そのよ
least
うに
that's
捉えて
how I understand it.
宣告の黒い武者
Who was that warrior in black from before?
あれも英霊だ
That was
人気
also
の
a
女
heroic
もそうだ
spirit.
間違いない
And that gloomy woman too, no doubt.
生前に英雄として誉れを
Some were
得た
treated as heroes when they were alive, and others were revered only after death.
どうあれ英霊
Either way,
人を超
they
え
are
た者
heroic
たちだ
spirits. Beings who have surpassed common men.
ではその力はまじないの
Then
類
your
で
power is not some sort of magic.
この身に備わるもの
My power is my own.
頭から足の
From
爪
my
先
head
まで
to the tips of my
力をみ
toes,
なぎっている
strength flows through me.
ここまで言えば分かった
By
ね
now, you should have understood.
君は
However,
弱き
you
者な
measure
ら
it, you are
英
weak.
霊に比べれば
Compared to a heroic spirit,
いやわからん
no, I don't understand.
わからんなりに飲み込んだ
I don't
上で
understand any of this, but what
生
happens
き
if
残
we
った最後
survive
の
to
一
the
人でや
end?
願いが叶う
Your wish comes true.
何
What?
己が願いが叶う
The
のだ
waxing moon, made manifest through the ritual,
英傑
grants your
の
wish.
力によってどんな願いも実現
Any
す
wish
る
at all can be granted.
残った最
The
後の
final
一組が
surviving pair will
その
gain that
力を
power.
得るという
Or
話だ
so we are told.
願いか
A wish, eh?
うん
Yes,
願いだ
a wish. From the look on your face,
その
I
様
see
子で
you've
は
taken
興
an
味を
interest.
抱いたか
貴殿にも願いがあるのか
Did
な
you have a wish as well?
ないのか
No?
いやある
Of course I do.
あるとも
If I answered the summons as a servant, then surely I must.
とただ
But
物忘れをしてしまった
I
よう
seem
で
to have forgotten it.
忘れ
You forgot.
物忘れだ
I forgot.
嘘をついているようには見え
Saber
るが
doesn't seem to be lying, but
では忘れる程度の
that wish
願
must
い
not
だ
have meant
った
much to you if you've forgotten it already.
君はあれだな
That's who you
真
are,
面目な
huh?
顔をして
The type with a serious face and a sour attitude.
正直なだけだ
I'm just being honest. I still personally don't believe that. Because I've forgotten some pretty important things. Yeah,
減らぬ口だ
you never run out of things to say.
いやい
No matter.
立ち
I've
話
had
は
enough
ここまで
standing
だ
around talking.
より
Yori,
まで案内
show me
し
to
ろ
your home.
ま
Right.
あいやちょっと待て
No, wait a minute.
俺たちは今後
Are you going to be staying at my house from now on?
そうだ
Yes, naturally.
そうか
I see.
そうなるのか
That's how this is going to be.
何を難しい顔をしてる行くぞ
What are you making that face for? Let's get going.
これが当世の家
So
と
this
い
is
う
what
も
a
の
house
か
looks like in this age, huh? Mm-hmm. Hmm?
このあれ用は常のもの
Are they normally so run down?
いや黒い武者に襲われ
No,
た
this is the
ゆえ
handiwork of that
普
warrior in
段は
black.
もう少しマシだ
Normally it would look a little better. As indicated by it not having a roof anymore.
本当についてきたな
Saber really came with me.
ああ、それで話の
Oh,
続きだな。
about what we were discussing earlier.
義について他に
Is
分かる
there
ことはあ
anything
る
else you can tell me about the ritual?
ないぞ。
No. Huh?
ない。
Nothing.
ない。
Nothing?
ない。
Nothing.
私もこれ以上は知
I
も
don't
らない
know
んだ。
anything else.
う少しこう
There has to be more.
何
There must be something else, surely.
アン君の催す午前中
Even staged contests held for witless lords have more to them than this.
私が言えたことではない
I'm in
が
no position to say this, but I feel the same.
知り得ることは少ない。
There's very little to be known.
その上で、
Anyway,
と
let me ask you this, Iori.
君は英月の
What will
義
you
を
do
何と
regarding
す
the
る
waxing moon ritual?
他のマスターやサーバント
Will
を
you
退
foil
け
the other masters and servants?
英月を欲す
Do
るか
you desire the waxing moon's power?
英霊英雄
Heroic
英傑の
spirits,
よみがえ
mighty
り
heroes brought back from the
凄まじ
dead.
き力あれらが相争うのが
If
英
they're going
月
to
の
fight
日
each
な
other
ら
over this waxing moon ritual, a lot of
江戸
people
の
in
民
Edo
草の
could
多く
die.
が死ぬだろうカヤも死ぬ
Kaya
悪し
could
き
die.
ことを許さ
It
れ
is
ぬ
evil and must not be allowed.
それはわか
That
る
much I know.
800野鳥を火の海にはできない
I cannot allow Edo to become a sea of fire.
人の
That
道
goes
に
against
反す
the
る
path
行
of
いだ
peace.
君は
That's
そう
what
い
you
う
have
の
to
か
say.
思うところはあるが
I have some reservations, but...
嘘のない良い返答だったより
Sky! Thank you for the raid! Give me a second. It appears the... Hashtag starring Odin. Give me a second. It would appear that the... alert has not triggered, so raid countermeasures!
Nobody expects the
Shinobi.
Inquisition.
Thank you, Skyco, for the raid! Now let's get back to it. There we go. You are alarmingly feeble, but I recognize you as my master. That's got to be a hurt to his pride as a samurai. You missed a 3-time Odin appearance? Oh god. Then, first things first. I'd like to know your name. If heroic spirits are great heroes from the past, who were you? Who was I? You can't tell? Then forget about it. Seems I'm not worthy of a name. Won't that pose a problem when I need to call for you? Hey or you both work fine. He showed up 3 times in S-Star in a row? God damn. Odin really did have a lot of free time. Also, hey, Forrest. After all, you are weak, Iori. I'd gain nothing by revealing my name to a weak master. Jeez. Say you were captured by enemies. You'd probably end up exposing my name, or you'd be turned into their puppet. Which is why I can't tell you my name. Is your name really that important? Yes. I see. Also, do you actually think I'll get captured? If your enemy is weak, you capture them. That's all the more true for a master. Would you come rescue me if I were captured? Your presence makes no difference in my ability to fight, Iori. If my master were to die, that would be one less thing to worry about. True enough. Compared to you, I'm like a sheet of paper, fit to blow away on a breeze. Paper? What's paper? Is it something that flies through the air? You don't know? How goes the stream? It's going alright. Oh. I forgot to put the... There we go. Coming from the past, Saber must not know about these things. But not knowing anything about the present could be problematic. It would have been nice if they were given a chance to fill in those gaps beforehand. You got quiet all of a sudden. Are you feeling sleepy? Hey, Iori. Hello. Did he literally just nod off? Such things do happen. The waxing moon ritual is still under experimentation, after all. Yes. If Lancer had not interfered, we could have uncovered clues about their true names. In any case, it is safe to say that 7 summoners have finally been chosen. My lord Tsuchimikado, I am most grateful for your report. But, Shosetsu, tell me, how is it that they escaped from right under your nose? As to that, Your attendant seems quite upset about this matter as well. With all due respect, killing them in their ignorance would be a mercy, my most benevolent master. I believe I have told you already, Ryder. Killing an aspirant who is unaware that they are a master runs counter to my code. As you wish. Fish cannot live in sterile water, and grain cannot grow on stone. Do be careful, lest your code of honor prove to be your own undoing. Give me a second. Let us return with haste, Ryder. We have no time to tarry. One moment. We have unsavory company. Ha! Swords first and questions later, eh? What if I was just some innocent passerby? A Lancer? And their master? What business would you have with me at this late hour? What else but to ambush you? Though yeah, it already failed. And quite the daring ambush it was. Be that as it may, if it is a fight you want, we can settle the matter quickly enough. Ryder? Hold. You've got spirit and no mistake. But I'm not about to face that one head on. Then what are your intentions? Why not take a trip down memory lane? Yui Shosetsu. How do you know my name? Who are you? Chiemon. No family name. It was burnt to ash with everything else in Shimabara. You are a survivor of Shimabara? Then you must know of Lord Mori Soiken. I know him well. You ready to reminisce now? Lord Chiemon,
私も貴殿とは話をしたい。
I believe we have much to discuss. I was your age when I came to live by the sword. I may have continued that life if war persisted. But the world changed, and so must the way. Niten Ichiryu is not merely swordplay. It is the Musashi precept of ensuring peace. Iori, you are special. Your mind works differently. You possess the flexibility to embrace the new, the humility to revere the old, and the gentleness to yearn for peace. Above all, you sense the rational path forward. I adopted you because I saw your potential. I hoped to train you into a worthy opponent. It was not out of love, not compassion.
師匠
Master, in the end, you were too kind. Were I young, perhaps I could...
師匠
Master, my teachings offer you nothing but pain. If you were to come across such a fate, you would so readily accept it. To save people, of all things. Iori, you were born in the wrong age. Miyamoto Iori, the gentle swordsman, as the adopted son and disciple of Miyamoto Musashi, the originator of Niten Ichiryu, Iori had trained with the sword from infancy, but the sword had moved on from its war-torn era into a time of peace, a time without the need of swords. Moreover, his teacher had passed away before imparting his school's deepest mysteries. Unable to name himself the true successor of Niten Ichiryu, Iori decided not to seek out employment under a lord. He instead eventually made his way to Edo, where he spent his days in a studious study of swordsmanship. Yep. Hey, you.
師匠
Master. Up. Can you hear me?
いや
No, he's already...
師匠はも
That was so long ago.
いい加減起きろ。
Wake up already, Iori!
うおはようセイバ
Morning, Saber.
その呼び方は。
Don't call me...
まあいい。
Whatever. It's Lady Iori.
先が思いやられる。
This bodes ill for the
あの程
future.
度の戦いで
How could a little skirmish wear you out so much?
まったくもう。
Good grief. I think next time I'll pour salt water in your eyes.
塩水を垂らそう。
それは困る
I wouldn't advise that. I might draw my sword in the confusion.
ほう、いおりが抜か
Well now, Iori drawing a blade?
となると、
Draw on me and I might cut you clean in half.
そうだろうな
You might be
だったらなおさ
right.
らやめてくれ
So let's rethink the whole saltwater thing.
前処しよう。
Very well.
それより、君には
Anyway,
さっさと起きて
You need to hurry up and get out of bed.
というと
For what purpose?
私たちは寝食を
I'll be staying at your house
共
from
にする
now
のだ
on. You said so last night, right?
寝て起きた。なら
You
ば
slept and awoken, so next would be eating. Yes, it's time for breakfast.
さあ、支度を。
So get cooking, Iori.
兄ちゃん大変だよ。隣の家
Iori, it's terrible! All the houses around here have been destroyed!
おや、来客か。
Oh, a guest?
客というか
I wouldn't say guest.
昨日の今日だぞ
You just came here yesterday, Kaya.
何しに
Why are you here again?
兄ちゃんちも大変。
Your house is in shambles too!
何があったの？
What in the world happened?
あ
Oh,
あ
right.
そうだな
Last night,
人ならざる者の襲撃
I
を
was
受けた
attacked by some inhuman being.
と
Is not something I can tell Kaya about.
何？
Hmm?
単純な
It's
話だ。
pretty clear.
荒ぶる雷神の放った
An angry thunder god dropped a bolt of lightning around here,
おかげで夕べは
which caused the big panic last night, right, Iori?
イカズチか。
So it was lightning?
More importantly, who is she? So pretty. Wow. This is without a doubt.
これって
Did you bring a woman home?
私はセイバーという
I am Saber.
察するに
I
君
presume
は
that you are Iori's
イオリの
younger sister?
妹のか
So pretty. Oh, my name is Kaya.
って言います。いおり兄ちゃん。
I'm Iori's. Yes, we're siblings.
妹です。セイバーさん。
Saber, may I ask when the marriage ceremony with my brother will be held?
祝言をあげてください。
かや
Kaya,
客人の前
this
で
isn't how we act in front of guests.
俺はセイバーと
I
大
have
切
something
な
important to
話が
discuss with Saber.
悪いが
Sorry, but
今日のところは
please
帰
go on
って
home.
くれ
大切な。
Something important to discuss. As your little sister, I must hear that conversation.
ないような。
I love that. I love how even her eyes are actually sparkling when she says that.
どうしよう。こんな綺麗な姉上が
What should I
できる
do?
なんて。ここ
I might not be ready to welcome such beautiful big sister.
勘違いで姉を生やす
This big sister thing is all in your
帰
head.
った帰った
Come on, go home already. Scoot.
何を焦るより
Why are you so flustered about Iori? It's
妹
nothing.
は私が
I
守
shall
る
protect your sister.
そういう問題
That
では
that's not the problem.
そもそも君が巻き込ま
There's
れ
no
る
need for you to
必要
get
すらない
involved at
ぞ
all, really.
イオリがどこかに隠れ
If
て
you
い
go
れ
and
ば
hide somewhere, I can
私
handle
は
everything
全て済
myself.
ませようイオリとて
You've seen Ryder and Lancer with your very own
ま
eyes.
ともに切り合おうとは思うまい
Surely you realize that you're no match for them.
むしろ思われてし
It
まう
would be
と
concerning
困
if
る
you thought you could hold your own against them.
何の話？
What are you talking about? Why now, clean out those ears and listen for a change. You certainly talk big, Saber.
何者だ
Who's that?
本のじいちゃん。
Ah, it's old book Grandpa.
やっと起きたか
So now you're
だ
awake.
けの騒ぎの後に
You're an awfully heavy sleeper if all that commotion didn't wake you up. Well, all the shaking felt like a good massage, and I was snoring before I knew it. I'm sorry. A talking book? What?
イオリ
Iori? What is this?
本だよ
It's a book.
本
A book.
おう何
Yes.
番の書だ
A foreign style of
木の元
document.
の書はもっと薄いし
Japanese documents are thinner and bend more.
はは
Oh, I see.
東大で
People
は
have stopped
死に
writing
書く
on
のは
wood
や
in
めたの
this
か
age then.
木簡か
Writing on wood?
本を知ら
Saber
な
must
くな
be
れば
from really ancient
やはり
times to
相
not
当
know
に
what
古
big
き時
books
代の
are.
人物なのだろ
Don't stare so hard. You're making me blush. Though I suppose a venerable book like myself must expect intense stares from time to time.
しかし本
So
か
this is a book.
時が変われば書も口を聞き
I think that times have changed so much that documents are now able to talk and fly.
なんとも
How
驚きだ
astonishing.
いやいや。本
No, no,
は
books don't lie or
話しか
talk.
ないよ普通
At least not normal books.
このじいちゃんがおかしい
Grandpa
だ
here
け
is a
だっ
bit
て。
strange.
おおならば
Oh, so it's some kind of monster? Even without malicious intent, being called strange and monster still stings.
じいさん
Gramps read, or
紅玉の書
rather,
は
the
父に言ったん
Crimson
だ
Codex is an heirloom from my foster father.
いずこの文字で書かれたかすらもわ
I
から
don't
ず
know what language it's written in and gave up trying to read it, but
ある日突然
one day
俺
it
に
suddenly
事の
spoke
葉
to
を
me.
放ってきてな正直驚きはしな
To
かっ
be
た
honest, I wasn't surprised.
事の葉でやり取り
Being
がで
able
き
to
るのは
communicate verbally, it's easier than reading a book.
書を読むよりもたやすいしなそうして俺はじいさんにい
Afterwards,
くらか
Gramps
を
taught me
教わ
many
った
things. By honing the meridians within my
体中
body,
の経絡を研ぎ澄ませ半年の後
I mastered Katon in
カ
half
ト
a
ンの
year.
会得に成功したというわけだ
カトン
Katon?
あああれ
Oh, right!
ゆうべ君の使っ
That's
た
the fire
術だ
spell you used last night.
ならば差し
Which
詰め
means this book is
この書
your
は
magic
君
teacher?
の術の師か死が傍らにあるなら
Since you have a teacher, how about making
今か
magic
ら
your
でも
calling
まじ
from
ないの
now on?
本文としたらどうだ剣よりよほど身を
Probably
助
serve
け
you
る
much
だ
better
ろう
than the sword.
俺の本文は剣士だ
My
よ
calling is to be a swordsman,
どれほど弱
no
かろう
matter
ともな
how weak I may be.
剣士
A swordsman.
でのんびり
By the
話
way,
してるけど兄ちゃん
You have to do something about the house. It's totally open to thieves and the dirt outside.
そうだな
You're right. I can't even have breakfast at the house in this state. Well, Iori, why not take this opportunity to make the house into a magecraft workshop? A smith needs a forge, and a mage needs a magecraft workshop.
工房
Workshop?
なんだっけそれ
What's that mean again?
お前も前にじいさんから聞いた
Don't you remember what Gramps said?
魔術
It's
師の
something
持
like a
つ
forge for a mage.
舵さらには砦のよう
And
な
it's
も
also
のなんだ
supposed to
そうだ
act as a fortress of sorts. Just so. A mage's workshop is an impenetrable stronghold. But only a third-rate mage lets his base be known to outsiders. I'll turn the shack into a fortress hidden in plain sight.
ほうほ
Impressive.
う守りを固め
A
る
spell to
術なら
solidify our
ぜひやる
defenses
とい
would
い
be most welcome.
やぶさかではない
I'm willing to go along with this, but as you are aware, we'll need materials to build the workshop. We can't build something from nothing.
まあ
Fair enough.
ど
As for money, yesterday's haul should cover it. Time for a little shopping spree. Alright, let's see. Buy the materials at the general store. General store should be over that way. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Hello and welcome. Purchase items at general stores. Visiting the general stores in each area increases the available goods. Alright, what have we got? So I need to buy a butterfly wing, 5 coarse rope, and 3 old paper. And that's everything. Sure want some strange things, but I certainly appreciate it. Oh, I can sprint. Yee. Uh-oh. And it looks like I'm gonna need some crowd
水の
control.
型でいく さてどうする
Battles in town. While exploring the town, you may encounter outlaws such as thugs and unruly ronin who come looking for a fight. Locations where fights seem likely to occur will be displayed in red on the map. Be wary when passing near such places. Alright. Local trials. Each town has its own specified trials, such as defeat enemies or play with cats and dogs. Completing these trials earns rewards, so be sure to take them on while exploring the town. I have much to learn of the Way of Two Swords. Welcome back! Did you get everything you needed? Yeah, I should have it all. Well then, time to get started. Yes, this should be fine. It's more spacious, but you've knocked down the wall of the next house over. Who cares? Nobody lives there anyway. A workshop needs its space. I'll need to have it returned to its original state after the ritual is over. Next order of business. Let me teach you a thing or two about the workshop. Miyamoto Iori's skill tree has been unlocked. Alright. Skill points are used to acquire skills. Make sure you acquire skills to keep your stats and abilities at their strongest. Skill points can be acquired by leveling up or by consuming skill jewels. Multiple skills can be acquired at the same time. If you have enough skill points, all the skills on a skill tree between the one you've selected and the previously acquired skill will be acquired. Even if you do not have enough skill points, you can acquire skills by consuming skill jewels in your possession. Consuming skill jewels can be done on the spot. That's good to know. Let's see. Let's see. Magecraft Amber Glow unlocks a spell that gradually restores HP for a short time. Evading attacks at the perfect time will grant you the chance to unleash powerful attacks. Okay, let's see about additional critical chance. Increase attack by 10. I have a feeling I'm going to need that. And that's as much as I can do. How long are you two going to keep talking? Breakfast is already ready. I ate while I was cooking, so you two can enjoy a lovely meal together. I'm telling you, it's not like that. See you later. Saber, please look after my brother. Miso soup? Goes so well with rice. Thank you for the meal. How long are you going to talk about food? What about the waxing moon ritual? You can't fight on an empty stomach. Isn't that a common saying in this age? Skimp on the food and you'll remain weak forever, Iori. I know that. Kaya scolds me about it all the time. At any rate, we need to decide on a plan of action. A plan? As in, how you intend to compete in the Waxing Moon ritual? Yes, exactly. I see. In that case, there is something I should tell you. Having been summoned to the battlefield, whatever may happen, my victory is assured. We should prioritize defeating enemy masters and servants. Nothing else matters.
待て
Wait,
それは
by that you mean the citizens of Edo don't exist in your thinking? Yes, I'm glad you understand.
本当に
Seriously?
その驚き
What are you so baffled
何
about?
についてだ
ではそうはならぬ
Then
よ
I'll
う
just have to make sure
立ち回
nothing
らなければな
happens. I'll
言わずとも構わない
save your breath. I already
ゆうべ
heard your
君
intentions
の意
last
思はもう
night.
聞いた
そうか
I see.
では今後
Then
の
I
動
know
き
what
は
I
決
must
まっ
do
たわけだ
next.
さて
Alright,
では俺
I'm
は
heading
出
out.
かけるとしよ
出かける
Heading out? Huh?
この工房
Was this workshop not built for you to hide and protect yourself?
作ったのではなかった
う銭を稼
If
ぐ
I don't earn money, there'll be no food to eat.
道理だ
You
ろ
understand that much, right?
稼ぐ
Earn money.
銭
Oh, right! The metal objects used to buy things.
貨幣に縁遠いのか
Perhaps Saber is a warrior from the Heian
もし
era?
や平安の
Money
シャー
wasn't
か
common back then.
剣士としての務めか
You take work as a swordsman?
近いが遠いな
Close, but not quite.
切り合い
There's
な
no
らそうは
fighting to the
ない
death.
江戸の町を取り締
I'm
ま
helping
る
the constables
同
enforce
心
the
連
law
中
in
の手
Edo.
伝いさ
Today I'm heading to
今日は
Yoshiwara.
吉原へ行く
同心
Constable Yoshiwara?
よくわからない
I
が
don't really
君は
understand,
何
but
かを手
you're
伝う
going
ん
to
だ
help with
な
something?
セイバーは留守の番をしている
You keep watch here, Saber.
俺一人
I can take care of
構わない
this by myself.
どうした
What's wrong?
いや私も行く
I think I'll go as
そう
well.
だな行った方がいい
Yes, it would be better if I
行
went.
くべきだ
I should go.
虫の知らせが
I've got a funny feeling.
もとより
Besides, it's not your
君
place to
が決
decide
める
what I
言われも
do.
ないだろう
Saber, I'm pretty sure he's the master and therefore it is his place.
そうかもしれないが
Fair enough.
なら決まりだ
Then it's decided.
そうだ
Ah, that's right.
私は江戸には
I'm
不
not
慣れだな
accustomed to this Edo place.
しっかりと案内を頼む
You can show me around.
己の町だ
It's your town after
知ら
all.
ぬことなど
So
ない
you should
だ
know
ろ
all about it, right?
可愛らしい異種返し
Fine, you win. I'll show you around.
穴いくらいはしてやろう勤めの邪魔はするなよ
Don't get in the way of my work.
銭を稼
If
が
I
ね
don't earn money, there'll be no miso soup nor rice.
米と大身をつけ
Miso soup and rice?
それは一大事だな
They're vitally important.
任せろ
All right
邪
then.
魔はしない
I promise I won't get in your way.
では支度が済んだら
Give me a
声
call
を
when you've
かけてくれ
prepared. I'm ready when you
私
are.
はいつでもいいぞ
Alright, your house is Iori and Saber's base of operations. You can acquire skills in the workshop, review the story at the bookshelf, take a rest, and do various other activities. The more things will become available as the story progresses. Okay. Is there anything else I can do while I'm here? It's a bookshelf. There's the Magecraft workshop. Okay. Yeah, I think that's as much as I can do right now. Are you ready yet? Yeah, let's go. Not much else we can do.
出発しよ
Yeah, let's head out.
待て
Hold your horses. I'm coming along, Iori. And everybody seems to carry on as if nothing happened. Wow.
人が
There are so many people. More sparkly guys.
見ろよりあの煙を上げている
Look,
者
Yori.
たちは何だ
Who are those people blowing smoke? What a delicious aroma.
幸福を誘う香りだ
And
な
all these lively voices.
威勢の良い掛け声が飛び交う様は、祭りのような
It's just like a festival.
うおい
Hey,
あの刀を刺した
what's that
体は
group
何
armed
だ
with swords?
守られている
Who are
の
they
は
protecting?
わかった
I know.
わかったのだな
It must be a prince.
いや待て
No, wait.
いずこかの
It might be a
姫が
princess
男性で
disguised as a man to
お忍びの
avoid
最中
detection.
かもしれない
Oh, I know that one. It's called a tea house. A place where they serve tea and sweet dumplings.
やれやれ
Good grief.
物珍しさに目を
I know you
白
must
黒
be
させている
overwhelmed by
な
all of this. I guess it can't be helped.
俺も最初はそうだった
I was the same at first, completely stunned by this bustling city.
それはそうだろう。
And who wouldn't be?
何しろ
All these people and all these amazing buildings?
それは人が
Who knew there were this
こん
many
なに
people in
も
the
たく
world?
さん生きているということ。これは何と
This
いう
is,
か
how do I put it?
とても
Very,
とてもなんだ
very.
人の営みに感じ
Being so impressed by everyday life, Saber might have lived in some war-torn era.
生きた人物か
あ
Um,
あいや
I mean,
江戸の町
the
が
city of
あんまり
Edo is
珍し
just
く
so
て
unusual.
さあより
Alright, Iori, show me around at once.
吉原に向かう道すが
You
ら
can answer all my questions on the way to Yoshiwara.
答えるがよい。
わかったわかった
Fine, fine.
遠き過去を生きた英傑に
May our hero from the distant past enjoy a leisurely stroll through Asakusa.
あれは
Let's see.
よりこっちだ。
Over here, Iori. Exploring with Saber. Saber will sometimes call out to you while exploring on the town. There might be something good, so go check it out.
あれは
Oh, that's... Oh.
食べたいのか
Are you hungry?
いや
No, not
そう
particularly.
いうわけでは。
少し待っていろ
Wait here a moment. Saber, eat.
口に
Saber
合っ
numb.
たようで何よりだ
I'm glad you liked it. It is
で
delectable.
も良いぞ。
I hope to eat something just as good next time.
したいものだな。
Eating at a food stall will restore HP. Besides eating on the spot, you can also purchase food that can be used during battle.
いらっしゃい。
Is there anything else I can buy? Mm.
Ko- この匂いは
Oh, this aroma! I'm drooling already!
いや
It's
なんでもない
nothing. Don't mind me.
また来ておくれよ。
どうしたセイバー
What is it, Saber?
わずかに魔力を感じた。
I sensed a trace of magical energy.
夕べの奴らとは
It's
違うよう
different
だ。
from those we met last night.
かような街中で
For that to be in town,
確かめた方が
might be
良
best
さ
to
そう
follow up on this. Huh.
この辺りだ。
It's around here. Dokuro!
なんだあれは
What is that?
物の
An evil spirit?
まあそうだ
It would indeed appear to be some form of monster.
大方夕べより
Arrived via the vortex of magical energy that struck all of Edo last night, perhaps. And
話は後だ。
let's talk later, Grandpa. If they mean to block our path, we shall cut them down.
より
Yori!
分かっている
I know.
セイバー
Saber.
血の型
なかなか骨が折れそうだな。おお、そうだ。まとめて吹き飛ばせば。
Let's see. While controlling Iori, holding F and then
will cause the accompanying servant to unleash their affinity technique. The affinity gauge will decrease by the number of symbols beneath the technique's name. More enemies.
鋭き水の流れのごとく
When powerful enemies are exposed, indicated by bluish-white light, during their attack recovery, a timely attack will fill the affinity gauge. Oh. Some gems. Hey, Sky! Spooky, scary skeletons. Yep. Whew. Oh, a big one. Alright, start small with Raindrop. Where is... there we go. Yori's voice is giving me power. Is this the connection between master and servant? How interesting. Just call when you need me, Yori. Oops. Non-magical attacks do nothing against mystic beings. Or maybe not. I bet you could break through. It's using magical energy as armor. Shatter that armor and peel it back, then strike it down! Some powerful enemies have a shell gauge in addition to an HP bar. Yori deals barely any damage to enemies that have a shell gauge displayed, so start by depleting their shell gauge with heavy damaging attacks. Shell gauges can be depleted by affinity techniques, link strikes, attacks performed while controlling a servant, spells, and ripostes. Attacking enemies while they are exposed or while equipped with certain skills is also effective. When the shell gauge is fully depleted, Yori will also be able to deal damage. Usually, the shell gauges of strong enemies can only be depleted by powerful abilities such as affinity techniques. However, when a deadly attack is interrupted by an affinity technique or other ability, normal attacks can also deplete the shell gauge for a short time. Oop. It's one big one, so I guess Earth Stance would be good. Let's go with, Fleeting Ember. That hurt. That was strike! There we go. Monster Masher defeated a monster for the first time. Whew. Hey, Goki. Ooh, are there more like this? They shun crowded places, perhaps preferring empty back alleys. These monsters are but a trifle. Let us hurry on to Yoshiwara. That reminds me, did you pick up something earlier, Yori? You mean this? That's the one. As expected, I sense powerful magical energy emanating from it.
君の剣につけてはどうだ？
Why don't you attach it to your sword? Could be helpful. Ah, so this is where we get into the customization. Swords can be enhanced with magical sword fittings called mountings. The 4 types of mountings are scabbards, guards, handle wrappings, and handle decorations. Each type improves different stats and bestows different skills. Okay. I believe it was in... Yep. Twining Tendrils Guard. Heavy attack up plus 14. And it also boosts our defense a good bit. Yeah, let's go with that. That isn't half bad. Some kind of mystic enchantment? I'll bear that in mind going forward. Alright. So now we just need to head to one of the gates. Struck by lightning? Talk about unlucky. Alright, over here. Oh wait, hold on. Over here. Kitty! Koki, I think you would like this game. I don't know about the samurai aspect, but you get to pet dogs and cats to recover your health. By the way, how many days travel is Yoshiwara from Edo? You don't quite get it. Yoshiwara is but one part of the vast city that is Edo. Here, take a look at this map. Right now we're here in Asakusa. And Yoshiwara is right here. The maps of this era are so detailed. Very impressive, Grandpa. Don't poke so hard. And you've seen enough, Iori. Let's head to Yoshiwara already. Alright, here we go. Can the cats make Forest go to sleep? Forest already has one cat. I don't think she needs more. Onwards, the mysterious Yoshiwara awaits. Saber's so excited. A suppressed noble phantasm in which Saber's sword is covered and concealed by aqueous magical energy, transforming it into a kind of serpentine blade. Or serpentine blade, however you pronounce it. When the ability is unveiled, the magical energy can be seen vanishing for a brief moment. Iori described this phenomenon as the water sheath. This noble phantasm also works as an enhancer for Mana Burst Water. Consuming the necessary magical energy to unleash this noble phantasm enables the use of powerful streams of water for long-range attacks. Good to know. Time to send Forest more cats. Oh, God. Oh, man. Yoshiwara is even more bustling. So this is Yoshiwara. Oh! Saber, wait. Don't run off on your own. I knew it! Look, Iori. That youth and the old man. Oh, and him as well. All the men here look strange. They all have kind of lewd grins. Have they perhaps been placed under some sort of enchantment? You could say that, but it's not what you're thinking. You'll have to see for yourself. Alright, let's go. First, we have to find Sukinoshin. Ah, speak of the devil. Oh, there you are! Got another big day for you. And what's this, Iori? It's rare to see you escorting such a pretty damsel.
セイバーだ。
I'm Saber.
おー
You must be the
君
constable.
が同心というやつか。
Saber? Strange name? But you look like you can handle yourself, eh?
無論、
Without question.
強いぞ。
Much stronger than Iori. Really? Oh, that's good news. Well, I'd like to head out right away. I have some minor business to attend to, so please ask that man there for the details.
貴殿が依頼主かな。
Are you the client? That's me, all right. You must be the skilled one I've been hearing about? Some thugs have been extorting me for money recently. I want you to deal with them. They're always watching the road I take to get home. I need you to guard me.
えっと、
So, you need us to cut them all
切
down?
ればいいのだな。
セイバー、
Saber? No, we're not killing anyone. Huh?
ここでの殺しはご法
Killing is against the law here.
この程度
We
な
just need to give them a good
叩き伏せるだ
thrashing.
けでいい。そもそも
Moreover, senselessly killing people goes against the path of peace.
セイバ
Saber.
わけがわからない。
I don't understand. Didn't we cut those pursuers to ribbons? What's that now?
ーあ
It was just a figure of speech.
物の例えだ。物騒なことを人
Don't
前で
talk
話
about
す
that in front of people.
それにあれは
Besides, we didn't have a
やむ
choice.
にやまれぬ沙汰だ。
話は別。
So that was a mere exception?
な
Exactly.
だが
But avoid killing at all costs. We no longer live in such dark times.
もう乱世じゃないんだ。
わかったわかった。
Alright, alright.
もったく
What a nuisance.
面倒。任せ
Leave it to me! Oh, jeez. Okay.
あれはなんだ。よりこっちだ。
Ah. I'm escorting the client. You really kept us waiting, punk. You brought the money, yeah?
白昼堂々ゆすり
Robbing people in broad daylight, are we? Who the hell are you? I'm busy here, so get out of my face unless you want trouble.
セイバー
Saber, time to work. Remember, no killing. They look pretty weak. Oof. Good counter. Pop. Ooh. And we got red and blue scabbards. We hired bodyguard. He hired bodyguards, that dirty bastard. If you got money for guards, then hurry up and pay back the money you borrowed. We'll let you off the hook this time, but we're not through with you. Huh? Huh?
貴殿連中
Did
に
you
金を
borrow
借りていた
money
の
from
か
them?
ならばど
Then
う
they
や
had
ら
every
あちらに
reason to. Well, bye! Son of a bitch, we got
な
swindled.
ぜあやつは走っていったのだ。
Why is he running away?
助の
Suganoshin, you fool!
下を取らなかったな
You didn't check the client's background.
後ろ暗いのは依
Shady
頼主
character
の
was the
方
real client all along.
ということ
This
だ
might be trouble.
ああ、こりゃまた派手に
Oh, that was one heck of a fight.
また逃げられてしまいんした
Duped, swindled, left high and dry.
踏み倒さ
Will I
れ
never
た
be paid for my services?
戻ってきなんせんな。
Don't cry, Madam Yadabuki.
まさか用心棒を
Who'd have thought he'd hire bodyguards?
貴殿らは
May I ask who you are?
俺は札差しで
I'm a moneylender, and this is Madame Yamabuki.
あいつには
We were trying to get him to pay his debt.
私は知らぬぞ。
Don't blame me, it's his fault for not being thorough.
すまんが
Sorry, but I don't have any money myself.
貸せるものも
All I have to lend is my sword
剣の腕くらい
arm.
のもの
よし一つ
There is one thing you can do.
それで
Help me and we'll consider this matter closed.
山吹さん
Madame
あん
Yamabuki,
たの分は
allow me to cover your lost wages in advance.
本にありがとう
Oh,
ございます
thank you ever so much.
夜の支
Pray
度があ
excuse
る
me,
んで
but I must make ready for this
失礼させてい
evening.
ただきんす
俺は何をすればいい
What would you have me do?
取り立てさ
Collection.
こっちから金
I want you to
借りて
visit
る
the
連中を
borrowers who are behind on
きっ
their
ちり
repayment.
取り立ててくれりゃいい腹っぽいやつ
Ruffians
口が
and
回る
smooth
やつ
talkers.
なんとも
A
厄介な
troublesome
奴
lot
らば
to
っかり
deal with,
さ
all told.
当然
And obviously, I don't want you to kill them.
その上で
How
どうだ
about
い
it? Think you got what it takes? Take on the job.
背に腹は変えられん
Well, if the ends justify the means.
そうとも
Great!
じゃこれが返し
Here's
付
a
け
list
た
of the
やつらに
layabouts
知
who
ら
owe
ない
me money.
きっちり集めて
Get it all down to the very last
耳を
coin.
澄ませて収めてくれよ
There'll be a reward for a job well
う
done.
まくいったら礼もしてやるさ
まったく。
What a mess. Let's hurry and get this over with. Let's see. Okay. Let's go with this one over here. He's a big guy.
誰だお前
Huh? Who the hell are you? You got a problem?
貴殿大金を借り
You
た
borrowed a lot of money, didn't you?
速やか
You
に
need to
返
pay
さ
it
ない
back right away.
そ
Pay it back? I didn't borrow no money.
何の
The hell are you talking about? Wow, I've never met someone so amazingly bad at lying.
うるせえな
Shut up!
何言ってんだろ
I don't know nothing.
ごちゃごちゃ抜
You
か
got it all mixed up.
おい集まれ
Oi, up and at 'em! We're gonna give these fools a good beating.
峰打ちで済ませる殺すなよセイバー
Oh, he's a sumo. I guess I should have expected that from such a big guy. Let's see. Oop. Oof. You got me. But it don't matter. I ain't got no money on me.
とっておきの場所に
I hid it away in my secret stash. There's no chance he'll find it.
たどり着けやしねえさ
面倒な
What a pain. I removed the ladder, too. No one will be able to climb. Never mind.
うかつだぞ貴殿
Pretty careless there. You just gave us a clue.
奴の口ぶりでは
According to him, it should be in a high place.
はしごを
Shall
探
we
す
look for a ladder?
安
There's
全
no need. I'll use a ladder when we can soar.
何かするのか
You're going to do something?
目立たん場所を
Then
探
let's
すぞ
find an inconspicuous spot. Alright. Over there. Yeah, it's... This is...
聞いたかこの仏さん
Did you hear? Poor lost soul. Aye, dead in the street. Such a shame.
かような亡骸。
Our corpses like this uncommon in Edo?
いや
No, seeing bodies on the road isn't all
そう
that
珍
rare.
しくないとはいえ
But it's not something
見
you
慣れ
ever
るもの
get
ではない
used
さ
to.
そういうものか
I see. Huh.
思えば
Come to think of it, things were similar in my
似たような
time.
ものだったかな。
そうか
Were they?
行くぞ。いつまで
Time
も
to go. We
ここ
can't
に
stay here
とどまって
forever.
はいられぬ。
Alright. Giddy!
癒されるな
At the kitty.
よーしよしよし。
And apparently there was another one back this way. Skill jewel. Ooh, we needed that.
撫でたいな。
Oh, there's a puppy.
気持ちいいか
Oh,